personal assistant over here keeping me on my toes. Totally forgot to turn on the mic. My bad. Good thing it's just the start. Welcome in, guys. Make sure you guys hit the sub button. I'm stuck in traffic, you guys. Elena, you better get the freak off your phone before I come over there. Get off your phone, babe. Get home safe and then come back. Get off of your phone, Missy. No, get off your phone. Can you hear me now? Okay, you better not be, I swear. What's up, Abigail? How are you? Okay, good. I'm just checking. I worry about you. If a guy comments on multiple girls' posts, that means something, right? It's making me feel like I'm crazy. I mean, I guess it just depends if the guy just like, I mean, I don't know. There's tons of different people on social media. Like I get those guys who like simp really hard and they'll go through and like all my stuff and make all these comments, but I don't know them and it doesn't really mean anything, right? And then you have somebody you've known for a really long time. So, I mean, I don't know. It's really hard to explain. I think I would need more context to the story because it could mean something and it could just also mean that the person's just thinking with the you know what. I don't know. What's up, Crystal? How's it going, babe? He's my boyfriend, and the first one says, not gonna lie. Second, he says, wow. Well, if he's your boyfriend, I hope he's posting on your videos. My husband does. Are you messing with me? Because I can't tell sometimes when people are messing with me. Guys, welcome in 6,000 likes. 6,000 likes means you are going to get the live started with a collective reading. So make sure you're double tapping that screen. Oh, he's saying that to other girls? Angel does from Aspen Hotel. I have to look that up. Who is that? Who is that? Let me see. Welcome in, Jukebox. Ooh, that's a cool one. If you guys don't know, somebody's like telling me a cos. That's kind of a cool one. I like that. I don't even know who that is, but yeah, I totally would. I love to cosplay. That's so cool. Tyler. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember your name. I'm usually pretty good with it. I might have to ask you a few times, but just keep reminding me. I promise you I'll get it down. I promise. Just one other girl or multiple other girls? Listen, if your boyfriend's like texting a bunch of different stuff on other girls' posts and it's not appropriate, or it seems like it's off, then most likely it probably is. Trust your instincts. You know what I'm saying? Like, trust those instincts. I mean, my man would never do that. And even if he did, I don't really care because like, I'm just not one of those people that really care too much, but he doesn't. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it really just depends on how much you trust each other, right? Yeah. Have you talked to him about it? So if he's like, girl, you're being crazy, you're always being crazy, that's deflection. That's not being honest, right? So, but yeah, definitely don't feel like you're going crazy because I would be like, not really sure why you're commenting those things. Welcome in, guys. We're almost to 6,000 likes. We are going to start a collective reading at 6,000 likes. So make sure you guys are double tapping that screen and showing some love. Over here, make sure you guys hit the follow button. And over here, make sure you sub button. Make sure over here you guys hit the follow button. Yeah. You're on 2 times a day. I'm really trying, Elizabeth, so hard. Let me tell you what, it's crazy to do that, but it's necessary. You know what I'm saying? In order for growth and stuff. So got to push yourself out of your comfort zone. And that's what I'm doing. Get my mystical mail. Oh my gosh, you have to tell me. You have to post in the Patreon pictures and stuff. Like, please, 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 please. I want to see you guys open it and just like give me your full honest reaction. I love you, Elizabeth. You guys are amazing. So we've reached 6,000 likes. So let's see here. You guys have reached 6,000 likes. Sorry, guys, over here if I don't see your chats. For some reason, it disappears. Oh, chat viewing options. Oh, here we go. Here we go, Heather. Here we go. Oh, boy. Oh boy, here we go. There goes the comments on the other side, guys. There goes the comments. All right, guys, so we're going to start with a collective reading. Let's see if we can get to 10,000 likes, y'all. Let's see if we can get to 10,000 likes. Here we go. Thank you so much. Mwah. I love it. Thank you so much, Misty. And thank you so much for the rose. I know, Elena, it's so bad. It's so bad. So we are going to get started with that collective reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Let's see what Spirit has to say for our second collective reading of the day. Let's see what's going on here. Come on, Spirit. Let's be nice. Let's be nice. Give and take, a give and take situation. Don't let other people's situations take advantage of a situation that's going on with you, but also allow people to do things for you too. Sorry, I'm yelling. Sorry, guys, I'm yelling. Allow people to do things for you too. Okay. It's a give and take with everything. All right. So if there's a situation where you feel you're being taken advantage of, don't allow it. Stop it right in its tracks. But if you're also in a situation where somebody wants to help you and be kind, but because you're used to being so independent, like myself, it's hard for you to say yes to those certain things sometimes, right? So we have to kind of realize where in the situation is there this give and take, right? And I feel like there's a lot of change, a lot of things pursuing you to make changes, to learn something new, to discover things about yourself that are different. Remember, we're like flowers. We're supposed to grow and evolve and change and go away for the season and come back. Like we're always growing and different, and we're not supposed to always stay the same. Right? We're not always supposed to stay the same. So as you're evolving and changing, you're learning all of these new things, whatever it may be with yourself or with situations. And I feel like this is happening very fast in a very chaotic part of your life. Isn't always all of the best changes spiritually happen when you don't want it to and you can't deal with it? It's always just like the universe knows what you can handle, even though you don't want to. You know what I'm saying? It's almost preparing you for war, even though you're not going to war. So it's like, back off me. There's like billions of other people on this planet. Like, why do you keep giving me all of these lessons? I'm like done, you know? But it's causing you to really think, like overthink things and wonder if you are doing all the right stuff, which you are. Hi, Whimsical. So have patience with yourself. Know that all your hard work is going to pay off. Overthinking things sometimes can be healthy. Sometimes it cannot be healthy, but most of the time it is in situations. It's because you're second guessing. You want to do well, and that's never a bad thing. That's never a bad thing. So how are we going to get to that point? If it's a different type of situation, instead of doing it the same way you typically would, see it from a different perspective. Go at it from a different way. How would you approach the situation? How would you speak on it? How would you see it? See things differently this time, because it feels like the old is shedding its way out and you're blossoming into something so different. So why do you think that the person you're blossoming into would need the old ways? You need new ways. This is the whole part of growth, to teach yourself new ways of handling any and every single situation. And this is where abundance and overall happiness comes in for you, being able to take care of yourself, growth, all of these things. So not holding ourselves back. All right, Spirit got really deep. They got real deep with that one. My goodness. Hi, Jess. Oh, I was wearing it earlier, but I guess it's up front more. 3838, embrace self-compassion and kindness. Forgive yourself for your mistakes. Treat yourself with gentleness and practice self-care. By doing so, you'll build a strong foundation of self-love and confidence, allowing you to reach your full potential. Yes, yes, yes. I love it. Let's see spirit animal. I don't think we did a spirit animal earlier. Isn't it, Misty? I feel like I needed to hear that too. I feel like we're all stuck in this matrix and it's not, we have to break out of it. We have to break out of it. Letting go with the raccoon, our little trash panda. This message has to do with those things that which we cling, be it a thought, form, habit, or creed, or a situation. The time has come from letting go. Something is halting your progress and you are spinning your wheels. Once you embrace change, blessings will follow. And that's so true. What we just talked about. We have to allow change. Change is necessary in all parts of life. And when we change, we have to adapt the way that we handle situations and move forward. It's the part of life. You wouldn't handle situations like you would when you were 16. So why would you handle it now when you're in your mid 20s and 30s? You think differently. You're supposed to evolve. And sometimes we forget that, you know? We forget that. Always shoot for the stars, but always do the best you can. And that's always good enough. It's always good enough. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. 10 spots available for this afternoon's readings. We do spell candles here. I did get a bunch more candles. Elizabeth, go ahead and ask your question, my love. We do candles here that start at 45. We do dress all these candles. All herbs, powders, and oils are made by me in-house. I actually do sell my herbs. So if you guys are interested in that, you guys can get those. You can get them for your potions, candles, and also your altars, or just for placing around your house. I use them. You guys can go see reviews on that if you want to. I also have spell jars available as well. If you guys are interested, I do those after that. Got a spell jar today. You did. I'm so excited for you to see it. As well as tarot. My tarot starts at 5 and works its way up to 22. I'm a very affordable tarot reader, so go check it out. Anything from Spirit. Gotcha. So excited. So my Patreon subscribers do get access to free questions during my live. Some tiers have free readings. Others have mystical mail, things like that. If you don't know what mystical mail is, go check out my profile. There is a video pinned on my profile on TikTok over here that you guys can go look at and see what that's all about. Let's see. Thank you so much for the follows. A cycle is ending. You are completing certain things, situations, and now it's time to open up. What's up, Danielle? How's it going? So you're fulfilling something. You're moving forward. There's a lot of change coming in for you. And guess what? You already know where you're going to go. You already see what's necessary. You know what it is that you want, and you're going to challenge yourself and take control of the situation and move forward with it. So with this new cycle coming in, it's all about you and doing what makes you happy. And you're going to take charge and you're going to make it happen, babe. You're going to make it happen. I'm new here. Oh, well, thank you so much for being so kind and so nice. I love it. I absolutely love it. I think I just got a message. Give me just a sec here. Let me see what's going on. Let me see. Oh, Misty wants a general. I got you, babe. So guys, if you are interested in The World Needs Kindness, and trust me, I appreciate that more than anything in the world. Hi, Flowers. I love you. How are you? Hi, Safi. I'm doing okay. It was kind of a crazy day. I woke up at like 4 a.m., like super tired. Couldn't sleep till 5. Woke up at 6, and I just was like, this sucks. Like, I was dragging ass today, guys. But we're here. We're making the day happen. I hope your guys' day is good. Do not forget I have 10 spots. My readings start at 5 and work their way up to 22. If you guys want to know who I'm doing these for, they're for my subscribers, my Patreon subscribers. So you can take advantage of questions, free readings, mystical mail, all of that stuff for as little as this much. And then I have tiers that go up to this much. If you guys are interested in a reading, I have ones that start at 5 and work their way up to 22. That's it. I'm a pretty affordable reader. We also do candles as well that start at 45. I also sell spell jars, all the above. So go take a look. So we're mentally leaving something behind or changing or transitioning forward. So remember, if it's not serving us mentally, let's not worry about it. Let's not try to push forward and try to fix things. We're just throwing this off the boat and we're going to keep rowing. We're not even going to look back. We're not even going to wave by it. We're just going to let it go because it's not worth serving us anymore. And also we need to get out of our head and think like, oh, what did I do wrong? How could I do better? It's like this voice in your head that's continually putting you down. And we need to stop doing that, because I feel like right now you're your own worst enemy in your brain, because new beginnings and offers and opportunities are presenting themselves to you. So when we are clouded judgment, it's hard for us to see all of these new opportunities and paths that are headed in for us. So let go of all that crap. Don't blame yourself for anything and move forward, knowing that these new paths and opportunities are meant for you because you are deserving of them. Okay? Seizures yesterday, my mouth is completely torn up. Oh, I'm so sorry, Elizabeth. I actually used to suffer from grand mal seizures when I was 18 and I was on medication until I was 27. It almost me. It was really bad. I shouldn't be here today, but I am because of an amazing doctor. So the medication I was on actually was shutting down all of my organs and nobody knew. So I know exactly what you're going through. It's so painful. It feels like you've been hit by a train. It's just like the worst feeling. Your body takes days, even weeks to come out of it. You just feel so foggy. Your brain is just so confused the next day. It's just, make sure to drink lots of water and eat a lot of food, babe. I'm so sorry that you're going through that. I wish I could give you a hug. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We are doing readings today. Menu is in the bio. My readings start as low as 5, work their way up to 22. I thought you were 27. Add 10 years. Add 10 years to that and you got it. I was born in 88. Yeah, I look a lot younger than I am. It's the tattoos. Hi, Ryan. How's it going? I am an old lady. I just need my little walker. Yeah, I am an old lady. Mwah. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you for the heart. I feel like it. I feel like it. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day so far. I was born. Nice. We're still young. Stop that because I'm older. Listen, I like to think I'm old and wise and I've been through stuff. Okay. My boss said I was a baby. Yeah. No, I still am a baby. We're all babies. Like, to be honest, until we're in like an old folks home playing bingo, we're all young. You know what I'm saying? I was born in 99. Stop it, Elena. Stop it. Okay. Stop it. Can we trade, please? Can we trade, please? Welcome, and make sure you guys hit that sub button. Make sure you guys also hit the follow button over here. I am dual streaming. If I remember how to play, right? I'll be the bingo master. Yeah. But I'm young. Yeah. No, usually you go through this part in your 20s where you feel so old and like an adult, and then the 30s hit and you're like, what was I thinking? I want to go back. You're like, no way. But honestly, the 30s has been the best part of my life. I hated my 20s. I hated my teenage years, but I love my 30s. It has been the best part of my life. And I feel so much younger. I'm actually healthier in my 30s than I was in my 20s. I am so much healthier. My body is in the best shape of its life. Honestly, I'm so much happier and better for it. Grandma, I can drop it. Yeah, right. Fairly new here, but wanted to jump in and say, I love the environment, love your vibe that you can hear. And thank you so much. Stop it, you're gonna make us cry. Thank you. Why are you guys being so nice to me today? Do you guys know something I don't know? Everyone's being so nice today. I mean, over here, YT, you guys could learn something over here. Okay, I'm just saying. Not all of you, but some of you. Because you're awesome. You guys are awesome. Same, I feel so old. I think it's because I had a baby. See, I never had children. Literally got carded last week. She said he thought I was 20 and I'm 46, best day ever. Right. So I was going into, I think it was a Walgreens, and I was getting cough syrup because like nighttime, because I was going through a cold. I think I had like COVID or something. And I got carded and I looked at the girl. I was like, how old do you think I am? She's like 18. And I'm like, I was like, girl, you made my century. My century. She goes, why? How old are you? I was like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It literally made my life. And then when I get some younger guys that hit on me, I'm just like, your girl still got it. Right, Jen? Right? I'm just like, dude. And it was coming from a younger, like she was probably only 19. And I was like, yeah, I still got it. I still got it. Right. I love you guys. I love you guys. So, guys, we are doing readings today. I do have 10 spots available. Please let me know when you make a payment because my phone doesn't warn me. So just let me know. My readings start at 5 and work their way up to 22. I also do spell candles. We customize these candles on live. All of my herbs, oils, and powders are made by me in-house. They start at 45. Everything is the menu in the bio. Look at the gas station said, goodness, you were born in the night. You know, if violence was okay, there probably would have been violence with that, Misty. Who else in here with me? What's up, Heather? Just you and me talking to each other. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. I love the candles. I know the candles are amazing. It smells so good in here because of the candles. I love them. Welcome in, guys. Happy Tuesday. Did you all survive Tuesday? I mean, I feel like this Tuesday was a little intense, if I can be honest. Intense. Very intense. Oh, my hand's going to fall off. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. 14,000 likes. Let's see if we can get to 20. My name is Luna. I am a tarot reader of about 7 years. This is what I do professionally. I do readings here. They start at 5 and work their way up to 22. I do candles as well. Menu is in the bio. Your girl also does offer spell jars now because people have been asking for spell jars. So those now are available. I make those off of live along with my herbs. I do sell those as well. I'm so overloaded at work. Oh, I'm sorry. Try to take as many breaks as you can. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, Jen, if I would be cool with being Victorian, but it's just like when people say that, I'm like, no, I was born in the 1980s, not the 1900s. Like, I always have to like correct people, 1980s, not the 1900s. That's very different times, you know? Flowers, I always tell people when it comes to candles, you have to kind of decide that on your own. I always say it doesn't hurt to ever do a candle, but are you willing and prepared to do the manifesting for the week that comes along with it? Your homework, like really putting yourself, are you in a good energy space right now for it? I really just let you guys kind of decide if you're ready for it. Are you answering yes or no questions? So I do not believe in yes or no questions. As a tarot reader here on TikTok, there are a lot of scammers and gimmick tarot readers. I don't care. I'm going to say it how it is. As a professional tarot reader who takes this extremely serious and the art of tarot and what goes behind it, it is not meant to answer if Tyler's going to text you at 2 p.m. and if somebody loves you. That's not the point of tarot. You have to be very, very careful with these gimmick readers. Very careful. They keep you just enough, you know, and nobody calls them out, and they should. So we have to be very careful. I fight those gimmick readers on a daily basis because those are the ones that get pushed more than the real readers, and it's very frustrating. So please do yourself a favor. Stop giving them views. Stop giving into it. It is BS. They're lying to you. There's nowhere they're going to know this about you. Okay? Okay. What happened to just calling it by decade? I know, right? 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 There are amazing tarot readers on TikTok. So many who will say the same thing. We all take it very serious because it's our job. And then there are those who will prey on you and make you think that that stuff's right. Okay. There's a difference between fortune telling and tarot. Tarot is about guidance. Fortune telling is making stuff up. It's a 50-50 chance that is going to work when they give you the answer, right? Now, yes, there are yes or no questions on tarot, but the card comes with a definition. It's more along the lines of the energy is a yes card, a moving forward card, or a no, take a step back, a maybe. Let's take a moment to assess the situation, right? Don't just jump straight into yes or no, okay? Let me give you, for instance, somebody asked me a question. Should I get a divorce from my husband? I pulled the Eight of Pentacles card. The Eight of Pentacles card says yes. So I'm just going to tell her yes, that she just needs to go divorce her husband? No. Do you know what the Eight of Pentacles means? Does anybody know what it means? It means work. Put the fucking work in. It's the working card. It literally, that's all that card means, is working. High standards, putting yourself into the project, making it work. Do you see how there's a difference between the two? It's a specific yes card, but it actually means work. So I could have told this lady to go divorce her husband, but instead the card means work. So she needed to put in some more work into her relationship. They both did. But in the end of the day, it doesn't matter what I say because it's her decision. It's her decision to decide whether she needs to be with that person, not mine, right? Is my spirit animal, and I love her. I love you. You're my spirit animal. I sent for a mini. Just got home, no mystical mail yet. No. It makes me sad. Sorry, YouTube. Sorry. If you guys haven't hit that sub button yet, make sure to do so and say hi to me so I can say hi back to you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Woo. Okay. I got it. There's 3 places to look when people make payments, so give me just a moment. I haven't gotten anything yet. Nothing yet. I haven't got a payment yet. I know, right? It's like, get out of my nose. Get out of my nose. I'm going to blow my nose, but I'm going to take the mic away because I'm nice. Yes, babe. You can always ask a question, throw it out. I'm waiting for a payment to come through. Somebody said they paid for a mini, but I did not get the payment yet. So I know, I believe you. It just takes a minute for my site to catch up. That's all. I'm not saying you lied at all. No. It just takes a while. Really, Kathy? Which one? I might have to, it might be, I know some people were saying they were having issues with their specific Patreon. So let me know which one and I will look. Technology can be crazy. I know, it just takes a moment. That's all. Elizabeth wants to know if she's on the right path. It just came through, Jen. It just takes a minute. That's all. And you want a general. Got you. Okay. Am I on the right path for Elizabeth? Lisa, I would have no idea, honey. And no tarot reader on TikTok would ever be able to tell you that. Don't give in to the gimmicks and lies of yes or no questions. That's not what tarot is meant for. That's fortune telling, which is guessing, which ultimately is lying when somebody answers that question. So just be very careful, okay? If you would like a guidance in a relationship reading, you're more than welcome to hop on the list, okay? Okay, this one's for Elizabeth. And then Jen, you're up next. You're welcome. Just be really careful. Set your standards where they need to be. Okay? Know what you want and let everybody else around you know what you're deserving of. Your boundaries, your clear intentions. Okay? Don't think of things as an extra responsibility or a burden. When it comes to this point, we have to set boundaries with people, right? And also walking away from what no longer emotionally serves us, right? It's not abandoning. It's not just saying, I give up. It's, I'm not going to do this anymore. And it's a decision that's based solely on the better good for yourself. Why can't Brian just be honest with himself? Flowers, I'll never be able to tell you that. Unfortunately, some people just are how they are. I'll give you the best advice from one old lady to a young one. I'm going to give you the best advice. You're welcome, Elizabeth. Hi, Rachel. We are never going to know why people don't change. That's part of life's lesson, and it really sucks. You're a freaking queen, and I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for almost the 20,000 likes. We are never going to know, and it's frustrating. Sometimes we're never going to get the reconciliations. Thank you, Stardust. Another Luna. Thank you. Thank you for the crystal rose. Holy freaking crap. Thank you. And it sucks that we're never going to get that reconciliation. But my best advice to you is really work on your shadow work, coming to peace with that situation. Not forgiving him, but forgiving the situation. Humans need, so you guys know how funerals are meant for the living, not necessarily the person who passed. Yes, we're celebrating the person's life, but us humans, we need some sort of ritual to close a door. And the funeral does just that, right? Putting the dirt on top, putting the flowers there, saying goodbye. Humans need closure. It's very natural for us to do so. And when we don't get that, we still feel we're wide open. So if you need something to do for a situation who is somebody who's still alive, what I would recommend is writing on a piece of paper everything and saying, I let go, I forgive, I find peace. Fold it up, take it outside on the concrete or put it in your sink, light it on fire. Give yourself a way to close those chapters if you can't find a way. Okay. Sometimes people just suck. And that's just the answer, you know. I purchased a full reading. Perfect. Jen is up right now for a general, and then Ryan, I'll put you down. You'll be next. Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna update this. Shadow work is not meant to be easy. It's not meant to be easy. It's supposed to hurt. It's supposed to be painful. Yeah, you're reliving all of your trauma. That's not fun, you know. All right, Jen, you're up right now for a general, my love, a general mini. And then Ryan will be next for a full. All right, let's see what's going on here. A lot of us don't, Elena. There's a reason why you blocked it out. Conflicts, arguments, whatever it is that's going on with people around you. We need to get rid of this lower vibrational energy at all costs. It's not serving us right now. Okay, it's not serving us. Stay focused, stay disciplined, stay in control, and stay authoritative about yourself, authority of yourself. Respect yourself in situations and not give in to those negative energies right now. It feels like we need to disconnect and really find our way into the sense of not being mentally not aware or wanting to take a vacation. You know, when our brain just shuts off and it takes a vacation and it just doesn't want to anymore. And I feel like that's where we're at right now. And I feel like we need to just kind of pull ourselves back, find a way to find peace, take a deep breath, really assess the situations of what answers we're trying to get instead of what's in front of us, because what's in front of us is so loud and it's so noisy and it's so hard to hear what we truly need to hear, all those messages. I feel like we're preparing to leave something, maybe do something different or wanting to with the Three of Wands. This is all about expanding your opportunities, seeing where it can take you. And the Strength card is showing there is focus. There's a lot going on right now. It's a big situation, whatever's going on in your life. You've been going through it. It's been really tough, but you're going to be okay. You're going to come out of it. Okay. Working on reconnecting my brains. And it's so hard to do. And it's not as easy as it sounds. Like saying it is so much. It's like when you tell somebody having a panic attack, well, just stop. It's not that simple, right? So saying it is a lot easier than doing, but as long as you're working towards it, that's accomplishing, right? And there's this sense of an opportunity, a development within yourself to learn this new aspect of yourself, growing within yourself in this situation. There's a disconnect from everyone around you. It feels like people don't understand or a certain situation is not understanding. But there's this sense of needing self-love and also trusting yourself. But also working on communication if it's broken around you. If the communication could just be as simple as, I don't want to today. And that's okay because you're still communicating. So mentally, we're resting right now with the Four of Swords. We need mental rest. We need our recuperation. We need to contemplate things. We need to, renewal ourselves, find that solitude right now and not give in to the fears and illusions and mysteries of the freaking Moon card. I always tell people this card is like literally my brain all the time, 24/7. But what if, all the time? I'll just be so happy in my own skin and my brain will be like, hey, remember? And I'll be like, thank you for that. But the moon is always going to cast light on the shadows, no matter how dark the night is. So always remember there's light even in darkness, okay? And I feel this is a beginning for new growth and new opportunities within here. There's a passion, there's a fire that has been needing to burn, and we need to figure out where this is going because there's so many discoveries to be had, right? My brain is always overthinking. So there's always so much discoveries. There's new roads. There's a freedom. There's an excitement that comes with all of these new opportunities. And the King of Cups is saying, don't just settle. Don't just tolerate things. Say what's on your mind. Do what you need to do because the old isn't working anymore. We need to move past that, a new way of thinking, a new way of approaching situations, right? Excuse me, a new way of approaching situations, being the leader, overcoming these challenges, which you're going to do because you have that natural born leadership about you. And so how are we going to do that? Test ourselves, stay persistent, set those boundaries, and always communicate with everyone around you when enough is enough, right? Because you come first, always and forever. Because I just wanted today, yeah, turn it off, babe. I get it. See, setting boundaries, just like Flower's doing. It will take longer than expected in 10 months. So take these with a grain of salt. Time frames are more fortune telling than they are tarot reading. Everything's always evolving and changing based off the decisions that we make, okay? So I've got 10 months and it will take longer than you anticipated, but it doesn't mean it's not happening, right? Sometimes it needs to take longer because it's a situation that needs to be handled carefully. Donna, if you need some help, babe, menu is in the bio. I have 8 spots left. Let me know if there's any specific questions you were hoping I was going to answer that I didn't because it was a general. Okay, let me know. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Thank you so much for almost the 20,000 likes. Likes are a little slow today. It's a Tuesday, right? It's a Tuesday. Why are these payments not showing? Ryan, I got you. Club going up on Tuesday. I'm here. Perfect. You're up next. So right now we're kind of trying to see things from a different perspective. Right now, there's not really much we can do other than what we have been doing. I will say that work has become more of a burden than, something we're passionate about with the 10 of Wands. And I feel like definitely emotionally, there might be some disappointments within work and we're trying to move forward. I really do feel like we need to move towards our passions, which I think is something we're going to do. And we need to let go of any negativeness, any attachments, anything that might be holding on to. You're doing everything you can to make stuff work for yourself, but now we need to decide where our energy needs to go and where is a waste of energy. So now we need to challenge ourselves and start moving towards new opportunities and celebration. So yes, I do feel like there are new opportunities out there for you, but we need to start deciding where we're going to go and how we're going to do it. Emily, what's up? How's it going? So yes, especially with the Ace of Wands that we pulled in the reading. Thank you so much. Thank you for trusting me with your energy. I really do appreciate it. And supporting my small business. That means the world to me. Ryan is up right now. Looks like I just want to know what my future holds. General. Okay. So let's kind of see what's going on here for you. If you guys are interested in a reading, Jen, thank you so much for the heart me. Menu is in the bio. My readings start as little as 5 and work their way up to 22. So you guys can get a reading that way. I also do candles as well. So you guys can go check that out. That starts at 45. We do customize and make those candles here on live. So you guys can go check all that stuff out. If you guys haven't sub over here and over here, please hit that follow button. I am live in 2 different places on my YT channel. Candles are 45. Please go to the menu in the bio. It explains how they work, why they work, what you need to be doing, what I'm going to be doing, what different types of candles I offer. Everything is in the menu in the bio. So please go check that out. After you check it out, if you have any questions, please let me know. It's very easy to find and fill out and get a candle on live. Okay. If you can think of the candle, I do it. Okay. All right, Ryan, let's see what's going on here. Sup, Heather? Heather, don't be working if your head hurts. I don't need you in here. I need you taking care of yourself. Just like Kevin. Kevin was trying to be in here earlier, and I was like, go be with your dad. Go be with your dad. Okay. There might be a fear of commitment, a disconnection, a misalignment going on with you. It could be with another person or just naturally with you in a certain situation. So this is where we have to start working on self-love and feel like where that imbalance needs to be balanced in our life. Where is it that we might be making bad choices or being indecisive or dealing with conflicts? This can very much be more mental than anything else. This could be people around you being mentally just manipulative. This could be even telling yourself you're not good enough in situations. We need to work our way out of these lower vibrations to know that you are not alone, that you are with a bunch of other people. They're with you, even if it doesn't feel like it, that even though the times may be tough, that you are pushing forward. And I feel like there is this sense of dreaming and needing new opportunities and a yearn for new everything, paths, education, whatever it may be, something new. What's up, Kirby? How are you? I feel like there's this sense of like this aha moment that you're going to have, this mental clarity, if you already haven't, but you're going to with the Ace of Swords. It's coming across this conflict and understanding what you need to do. And a lot of this can come from the truth of, whatever it may be, the hard truth, just honest truth, whatever it is we need to hear to pull ourselves out of whatever's in our mind, because the eight of swords is very much in your head. We are restricting ourselves. This is almost like a victim mentality type of thing. Like, I can't, I'm not capable, and then our brain does this to us. Why do we do this to ourselves? It's like the easiest thing to do. I feel like I do too. But here's the thing, wish fulfillment, your 9 of Cups coming forward. So the wish fulfillment is saying, I am not satisfied with what's happening, and I want to make my wishes come true. I'm going to start making a list. And where am I going to start? By creating this reality for myself. The Knight of Cups doesn't just happen. It happens because you're putting the work in to create this fulfillment without giving into the fears and illusions of the moon, like we talked about in the last reading. The moon is always going to cast light on the shadows, even in the darkest nights. So let's not give into what could be or what ifs, instead of just saying, I'm not giving into that, right? And the 10 of Pentacles is showing you abundance, true abundance, whether this is surrounded by family, friends, loved ones, being able to take care of yourself, actual money. Abundance can come in many different forms. So looking out for that abundance coming in. There's this sense of protection when it comes to your abundance, whether that's spiritually, physically, mentally, and I love that you work hard because there's a sense of protecting it, right? And also the sense of staying disciplined, staying truthful with yourself, like the Justice card when you've got the King of Swords. This is all about having the mental authority, having the clarity to understand, when am I being ridiculous, but when am I actually telling myself to be careful? And I feel like you have that good balance, and that's a really good thing. There's this sense of forgiveness, this bond with the spiritualness of yourself, the listening to the higher power, whether that's Jesus, whether that's, Buddha, whatever it is you believe in. There's that sense of calmness and spirituality and the trust within yourself and that bond. The traditions of what it is that you've been doing. Yes, you've been going through a lot. Things have not been easy for you with the Strength card, but you have the focus. You have all of the strength in you to continue to push forward, right? Yes, and here we go, the hard work. Remember you said I work hard? This is my working hard card. This is the card we talked about in the beginning, the working hard. It's a yes card, but it's a card that wouldn't pull up if you didn't have the standards and skills to accomplish the things you're supposed to. So trust in yourself, which you absolutely do with the High Priestess card. You know that the path might suck, but listen, even if it sucks, you tried and you're going to be okay out of it because you know how to work your way out of the situation. We're not letting the negativeness, the shadow self, the negativity get to us right now. We're doing a give and take here. What needs my time and what doesn't? Who is in my way and who is helping me right now? This is very much future readings of just being aware of people taking advantage of you, but moving forward. And whatever is not serving you, we're walking away from emotionally because it's not serving us anymore. And the page of Wands is showing us you have so many more roads to be discovered you have yet to open up to. There are still vines and twigs and berries blocking it, but you are going to find your way into these new paths and open yourself up to something brand new coming forward. So all of your hard work is going to come to fruition. All of this stuff. Let me pull an angel number here for you. I love this reading. This is a great reading. 6868. Never stop seeking knowledge and expand your horizons. Read extensively and engage in meaningful conversations to continuously enhance your wisdom and skills. I love this. It's not really about how much is how long it is. It just depends. So my mini reading is anywhere from is 20 cards. My full reading is 30. It really just depends how long it takes for the messages to come out. I would say we've been reading Ryan for probably like a good 5, maybe 6 minutes now. That's a really great reading. Ooh, manifestation with the spider. I love this one. You weave your web in life. What you see before you are the results of your thoughts. If your current reality does not suit you, then it is time to make changes through conscious manifesting. Your energy can bring in all you desire. Love this. Even though spiders are scary, they're definitely the weavers, the artists of nature. Let me know if there's anything specific I didn't answer because this was a general reading. And I'm going to pull some time frames here for you. Those don't count. They fell out. November and autumn are 2 time frames to look out for or might mean something to you. Now, I always say this is more fortune telling than it is tarot. So just take this with a grain of salt always. You're always going to be changing and evolving your time as you make changes, okay, to your life. So let me know. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for trusting me with your energy. Really means the world to me and your patience. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Absolutely. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We're almost to 20,000 likes. I really do appreciate that very much. My readings start as low as 5 and work their way up to 22. Spirit's getting really deep with readings today. Thank you guys. Yeah, they got a lot to say. And I love that. So we are doing readings as well as candles. We do spell candles here too. They start at 45 and work their way up just depending on what it is you're looking for. I have every candle you could think of. We customize these candles with all the oils, herbs, and powders made by me in-house. So you guys can get a candle now too. Menu is in the bio for that. It goes over everything about the candles. Everything you could ever imagine, any question you could think of. So go check that out, as well as my tarot readings. They start as little as 5 and work their way up to 22. I'm a very affordable tarot reader. If you are shy, do not worry. I do private readings. Right now I have slashed my prices down to 50%. The prices are already up for that 50% off. So go check that out. If you are shy, that's totally fine. I also do offer spell jars now. We do not make them on live, but I do custom orders for these, and they do get sent out to you within a few days so that you can have these within 14 business days, which is awesome. And I do all different types. So go check those out. I mean, that's just an idea of how one could look, but I use different types of waxes, glitters, different types of things depending on it. It also comes with a charm that you guys could use on a bracelet or necklace or even earring that you guys can have as well. A nice little thank you for that. No, you're good. Lurk away. Lurk away. Yeah, Kirby, people were asking me to bring them back. They were once very popular. I would say like 2 years ago I was doing them. And somebody asked me if I do. And I said, I do have everything to make them, but I brought them back. So yeah, I'm glad. I just didn't know anybody was interested anymore. I thought it was just like a little thing here and there. for the time being, but it turned out people really did like it. So that made me happy. So I decided to pursue that. Yeah, I'm excited for that. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I love making them. I love making them. They're my favorite. Also, too, guys, I am on a different channel as well. My YT channel, Tarot with Spooky Luna, or menu is in the bio. I have a 1 hour long free reading for February over there, which goes over love, general, and career. So go check that out. Subscribe over there. We don't know what's going to happen to this platform. So just head on over. Yeah, they really do. I used to do bone throwing or osteomancy or whatever they called it. Yeah, I used to do bone throwing too. That was pretty big for a while, and then I stopped because it just got to be too much. For sure. It was a lot. It was a lot. So I stopped doing that. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We are doing readings today. My readings start as little as 5, work their way up to 22. I only have 7 spots available for today. I also offer candles as well. We customize them, do all of them here on live. All my herbs, oils, and powders are made in-house by me. I also sell them as well, so you guys can go check that out too, as well as tiny little spell jars. You guys can get those custom, and I send them out to your house, which is so awesome. I love them. I'm definitely going to make one for sure. I'm thinking about making one into a necklace. I'm not even going to lie, because they're just so freaking cool. I do have options to make them into a necklace, but I don't really want to do that just because I can't guarantee how they'll hold up. I can't guarantee. So thank you guys so much for the follows. I appreciate you following the live, typing in the live, sending the heart knees, following me if you're brand new. All of that keeps me on the FYP. So what's up, Lou? How's it going? Thank you guys so much for the follows. I appreciate you. I want to make some as earrings. That's really, really cool. That's really cool. I love those candles on the wall behind you. Look like they are floating. They are floating. They're my Harry Potter candles. They're on some fishing wire, which is really cool. I love them a lot. They give that little extra added, like, ooh, like a witchy coven. I'm like in my own little cave. Tarot card, they would be super cute. I agree. Bye, flowers. I love you. Yeah, I think I've seen Harry Potter like twice all the way through. I have to say, I don't not like Harry Potter, but also I'm not like the biggest fan either. Like, I don't sport any of the stuff. Like, I would say I'm definitely a Slytherin if I was to choose, but like I'm not like a hardcore fan. I can appreciate it. I'm just not. I've also seen all of the Lord of the Rings, and that was okay. It was okay. It wasn't like amazing to me either. I'm very into like the fantasy, mystical, D&D. I play World of Warcraft. All of that stuff. So I definitely appreciate all of that stuff. But for some reason, it's just I don't find myself watching the movies again. You know what I'm saying? I'd be haggard. I love that. Hufflepuff, yeah. Is Mark Bella's dad? There is no way I would ever be able to know that. There's no way any tarot reader would ever know that on TikTok as well. So just be very aware of the scammers. Anybody who does these yes or no questions are scammers, and it's low hanging fruit, and don't trust them. They are just taking your money. That's all they're doing. It's not guidance, it's fortune telling. And they need to say that they're a fortune teller instead. Because fortune telling is a 50-50 chance that it's correct. And you know what's crazy? When all these people get these yes or no questions, they never go back to the tarot reader and say, you weren't right. You know what I'm saying? So just be really careful. Like, I'm not upset with you guys because TikTok has brainwashed everyone into thinking that's what tarot is. And it's guidance. It's guidance, Don't be so cute. Don't be so cute. The best way to find out is probably a DNA test. Honestly, and I hate to say that, but that's my best advice to you. Just to know for sure, I wouldn't put some random psychic off of TikTok I wouldn't even give him that energy. I wouldn't give anybody that energy, babe. You deserve respect in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Why does it sound like somebody's in my kitchen? Oh well, if it's my time, it's my time. It's my time. It's my time. Whatever. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the 21,000 likes. My name is Luna. I am a tarot reader here on TikTok of about 7 years going on this profession. I have 7 spots left. We do no BS tarot here, no stupid yes or no questions. We are not fortune tellers. We are tarot readers here. If you guys are interested, my readings start as little as 5, work their way up to 22. Very affordable, as well as we do spell candles 45. I'm probably one of the cheaper ones on TikTok. I'm not going to lie. We custom make all of the candles here on live. We dress them with all herbs, oils, and powders made by me in-house. This week, hearing things, but nothing is there. My house is haunted by a spirit named Edward. There's a woman spirit here too. She said her name a few times. I can't remember what she said her name was. I forgot, but she said it a few times through the spirit box. So I know there's a few in them in here. So when I hear things, I just kind of, because I know I lock the doors, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't hear anybody like bust the door in. So if it's my time, it's my time. Whatever. So at this point, I'm just like, whatever, you know. And plus, I do so much spiritual work that stuff kind of brings things in, you know, from time to time. And plus, I'm like a beacon, you know, I like talk to the dead. I'm like doing spiritual work all the time. So it's like kind of expected, you know, like my husband and I will be sitting in our recliners, like old folks, and we'll hear something in a different room and we'll just look at each other and be like, whatever, because we're just used to it, you know. He's not home for at least another hour and a half or so. It's fine though. They don't want to mess with me because I believe in the Second Amendment in my house. So it's not going to end well for them anyway. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We are doing tarot readings, 7 spots left. Please let me know if you guys make a payment because my phone doesn't let me know. So just let me know if you guys have hopped on the list. Just let me know. Yeah, I wouldn't. When I lived with my sister and my niece, I had mine locked away in a safe up very, very high where she couldn't even reach it if she wanted to. I think there is definitely a sense of being a very responsible Second Amendment owner. There's a lot of responsibility that goes with that because people's lives are literally in your hands, and it's a very, very serious thing. You know, you have to take the classes, you have to learn how to do everything. It's a very serious thing. So I totally get what you mean. You know, anything's possible. But yeah, I locked it away, you know, so that she couldn't get into it. I even dropped it and kicked it down the hallway just to make sure it was a good one, you know, because I was like, I don't want anything to happen. So I'm not too worried. Aw. Yeah, see, if I had a dog, I feel like my big dog would just be like, stop. You want to pet my butt? Like, I feel like my dog wouldn't even do anything if I had one. I got grabbed once when I was sleeping like a ghost. It was crazy. Oh my gosh. The times that I have had my feet pulled on and my blanket pulled on, I can't even, you know. Exactly, Kirby. Yep. Here in this house, I don't really need one because we're adults here and there's no children ever. Spirit protectors. Are they really? That's nice. I'm afraid of them because my mom had one that literally the other dog in our house. So it scares me. I know that not every breed is like that, but I'm always very hesitant around them. So yeah, seriously, Elena, I'm right there with you. I have 4 cats and 3 dogs. Aw. His name is Cheese. I love that name. That's such a cute name. A spirit in my house, but it doesn't bother me anymore. It just like makes noise. I know. I'm the same way, Jalen. I'm just like, whatever. It's a spirit. Come and go. It's fine. Like, I don't get freaked out anymore. The only time I ever get freaked out is when they wake me up at night and I'm so angry by it. I was like, could you not? Could you just let me sleep? Like, if my house wasn't haunted, it would be weird for me, you know? Um, Welcome in, guys. We are doing readings. I have 7 spots available. Please let me know if you hop on the list. Readings start at 5, work their way up to 22. I know. I wish ours would do the laundry or do anything, right? I know a lot about a spirit attachments. Actually, that is my specialty, cleansing of homes. I actually have my own paranormal show on the YT. That was something I did for a very long time. I actually traveled across the country to help a family with a very negative spirits, plural, in their houses. That's something I did. So I'm very, very well versed in it. They always be pulling on my feet. I'll be waking up screaming and my husband will have to calm me down and I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, he knows how it goes. Just let me know. In the living room, they knock on my doors. Yep. Well, first of all, I would ask you the question, what makes you think you have an attachment? That's the first question I would ask. And it doesn't always have to be creepy stuff, you know, like what makes you think that? I mean, here's the thing. You would have to be in a place at the right time for 2 spirits to care enough, not that I'm saying you're not important, to attach to you and your friend. One spirit couldn't do that to both people if you live in separate places. Usually one spirit's going to find their way to you and do a liking. So most of the time spirits attaching to people are very slim to none. It's possible. I've seen it happen before, but like I said, it's so rare. So it just makes me wonder how you and your friend both got an attachment. Not that I'm saying you're crazy or you're wrong. I just these are the tough questions, you know. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We have 7 spots left. Menu is in the bio. My readings start as little as 5, work their way up to 22. I also do candles here, 45 for my candles. They work their way up. Menu is in the bio. Let's see. I make all of my herbs, oils, and powders in-house by me. Let's see what else. I think that's it. I also do spell jars on the side. I custom make them and send them to your home. So if you guys are interested in that, it has, Jess. It has. Yes. I'm not getting as many interesting comments over there. I have a question. There are so many paranormal TV shows. What do you think of them? They're all fake. End of story. I've seen them all. Sam and Colby, Destination Fear, which is Project Fear. I like Project Fear. I do. You know, Ghost Adventures, Ghost Hunters. I know Dave Tango personally. You know, Kalani, the Ghost Hunter, all of them. Omar, I know Omar personally. I actually have his number. All of them are fake. Well, if you love Ghost Adventures, unfortunately, I hate to tell you, babe, that is a production. No, guys, they're not real. I mean, listen. As a paranormal investigator, hi, Jordan, with my own show on YT. It's called Finding Unknown. You can go find it. Doing paranormal investigations and getting to know the famous people and all these quote unquote YouTubers and all this stuff. I have learned a lot about the industry. Listen, nobody wants to see somebody sitting in a room waiting for a spirit to talk to them. They're going to make things up. If somebody is being thrown, if something is moving, if people are screaming, that's what people want to see. And so a lot of people will do that. Now, I will say this. I don't hate them for it because they have to make their bag. That's how they pay their bills. So sometimes you have to play the game. Just like how I dance with tarot on TikTok, I have to play the game because TikTok doesn't like tarot readers. They suppress all of our content. So I'm going to have to get creative. We all have to play the game, right? My channel is probably boring to you guys because you're used to seeing stuff being set up. The odds of you actually catching a ghost at the right time in the right place is pretty slim to none. keep hearing voices talking to us after communication. That's not enough for me to think that you guys have an attachment. Is there something else that would make you think that you have one? If you ever experienced an actual haunting, you will know the difference between. Yeah. One time I was talking to my stepdad and my sister about if ghosts are real. Ghosts are real. I've lived in a haunted house growing up. Like creepy things would happen that I couldn't explain. Like I'm not saying all of them are fake, but 99% of it is set up. Like your guys' reality shows, like all of these bachelor shows and all this stuff, it's all scripted. Jeopardy, like all of this stuff, guys, it's all scripted for the most part, you know? So you have to really just take everything you see with a grain of salt. It's like these people on TikTok who say my house is haunted. Okay, so you just so happen to have a camera pointing at the right direction at the right time that something supposedly happens. It just doesn't make sense, you know? That's why I watched you for a while before committing to follow. Yeah, it's hard. The thing is people do it because it works. It's the same thing why tarot readers do the yes or no questions. I've seen spirits when I was younger, dulled my senses, and now I feel them or hear them in my dreams. It's crazy though. Yeah, same Jordan. It is really crazy when you open yourself up. It's the same thing with those gimmick tarot readers that do the yes or no questions. They do it because you guys like it, because it's what keeps you enticed. They're like, oh my God, they know that Tyler's going to text me at 2. They know that my husband's cheating on me. Like, what? And it keeps you guys enticed. That's what gets you guys excited. A tarot reader like myself who just does guidance, that's boring compared to those tarot readers. You know what I'm saying? So, but nobody is ever going to go call them out because people like it. They like that gratification, that sense of like, you know, just like, ooh, this is cool. It's like gambling. People love it. And it's the same thing with ghost hunting. Nobody wants to see a ghost hunter sitting on their channel for hours waiting for something to happen. That's the truth of ghost hunting. It's boring. Like barely anything ever happens. So spice it up so you can get views. And people love demonic shit. They love it. So people will like live up the demonic crap all the time. You know what I'm saying? They live it up. So everywhere you go on YT, you'll see a demon crawled up my ass. You know, you'll see a demon hugged me. This is a demon house. This is a demon this. Like they say that because you guys are like, whoa, they're in the presence of evil. I want to see that, you know, but it's all fake. I've seen it firsthand. But it's not my job to call them out because it's their livelihood. That's what they do for a living. You know what I'm saying? All you can do is tell people and they'll make the decision in the end of the day. That's why I kind of stepped away from the paranormal field because it's so fake. It's crazy. It's so fake. You can't compete with that unless you decide that you're going to do it too. You know? I mean anything, bad energy is everywhere, 24/7, all day long. You know what I'm saying? There's good and bad everywhere, right? When we see those things, we feel dread and dizziness. And the day after we communicated, I got sick. So what type of communication did you do? Did you just say, who's in here? Is anything in here with us? Or were you very specific on your communication? And where did you go? What was the place that you guys did it at? Do you think that Necrophonics app is fake or Spirit Talker? So I have Spirit Talker. I use it. I had Necrophonic. I really liked it. Those were the 2 apps I did like. I think they're fine. I think that you should use just, you guys heard that, right? Just a normal radio, right? It works too. I have all of that stuff as well. Just take everything with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? So just when you're in a place and you ask a question like, what is your name? And it says John, you're like, John, what am I wearing right now? And they're like, wow, pink hair. Yeah, that's probably a spirit talking to you. But if it's just random communication, just take it with a grain of salt. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say my name twice. Yeah, it says my name all the time. They were agreeing, right? What about the ghost hunters that go to like Alcatraz, old hospitals, etc.? Those are fake. I'm not saying that all of them are fake, guys. So like, I would just say that a lot of it's entertainment purposes. A lot of those places are haunted. Like I have been to a lot of haunted places. You name it, I've been to it. I've been there. I've been to the most famous places. And yes, they are haunted. There are things that do happen there, but some of the stuff that you guys see on these shows, you just have to be very careful with what's believable and what's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know if they traveled in with their friend who's back behind the camera, or they could be sitting behind the door pushing things. You know, it's like they have a camera set up in the perfect spot and perfect angle to catch the door slamming. Like, you just have to kind of like, just take your best judgment. But most of them are fake. Most of them are fake. Noises off the camera are sus. Exactly. Dawn's a paranormal investigator too. She didn't take you with her. You can really feel the dense, overwhelming energy in haunted places. You really can. I hate hospitals. I've been to more hospitals than anything on the planet, and I can't stand them. They're so creepy. The energy you get from them is just so creepy. And you might have to reset your live. Okay. Remember, guys, we can't update the app. I used to put a spirit box, and we were at a friend's grandma's, and we were asking if anything wanted to talk. That's your problem. You guys have to be very careful with that stuff. Spirit boxes are like Ouija boards, but electronic. You know what I'm saying? When you say anything come through, guess what? Anything can come through. So I don't know what you opened yourself to, if you did, but also too, I think the best advice I can give you is a few things. If you haven't cleansed your home yet and yourself, do that. Make sure to leave a window or a door open when you do it, because the energy has to go somewhere. And also tell it to leave. A lot of people forget it's your home and your space. And a lot of people forget that you can tell things to just leave. So say, you're no longer welcome. Only love and light is allowed in my home. Point your finger and point at the door and say, get out. Simple as that. Most of the time that works. If you do have an attachment, what I would say, and this is free advice, get black salt. You can get it off the Zon. You can get it at a spiritual store and bathe in it for 2 weeks. Afterwards, sage your house each time, and that will most likely get rid of the connection that you have. Yeah. Yep. Just cut the cord. Hospitals, any kind, and cemeteries are always overwhelming just because they're sad places. Very sad places, right? You can't, Heidi, no, but you can. So I've set up a Patreon that you guys can subscribe to. So you're more than welcome to go do that. What sage works best for, I have blood, dragon's blood's perfect. You can do Palo Santo. You can do incense. You can do normal sage, white sage, blue sage. It's all what works for you. Where is your belief in the power? That's where it comes from, right? Welcome in, guys. We are doing readings today. I do have 7 spots left. My readings start at 5, work their way up to 22. Let me know if you've hopped on the list, because my phone does not let me know. I also have a YT channel that you guys can go take advantage of as well. I do have a full hour-long reading for February over there that you guys can go check out. So go subscribe over there. I'm trying to get to 500 followers. We're on the path to 500, and I'm so excited about that. Yeah, you can use selenite sticks to cleanse too. And even just salt water, spraying salt water around, that works too. Free advice. Also, when you guys get done investigating with places, it's always best to turn around when you go outside the door and say, nothing is allowed to follow me home. Nothing is allowed to follow me home. Always set those boundaries and never say anything come through. Be very specific who you want to speak to, right? You can always ask a question. Just say nothing, negative intentions. Exactly. It's perfect. I love that. Making an amazing selling spray for my house. I love that. Have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much. Have fun doing dishes. I don't like dishes. Bye, Ryan. Thank you for your support and kindness today. Frank, I would have no way of knowing that. That's more fortune telling. Just be very careful with other tarot readers on TikTok. Yes or no questions are low hanging fruit. It's very much fortune telling. That's not what tarot is meant for. Tarot is meant for guidance. Just be very, very careful with those questions. Okay. If you guys are interested in readings, I am a small business. I do have to feed myself. So you're more than welcome to 7 spots. My readings start as low as 5 and work their way up to 22. I'm a very affordable reader. No BS, a lot of guidance. I also have candles too as well if you guys are interested. Everything is in the menu in the bio. So please go check that out. Let me know if you hop on the list. Christie's, what's up? How's it going? Heidi, no. So you have to subscribe to a different place. I have set one up, Patreon. I have to spell it out because TikTok gets upset when you say other platforms. So that is in the menu in the bio as well. You can do it for this much monthly for me or this much, just depending on what type of benefits you're wanting to receive. Most of my subscribers have already headed that direction. It's just safer anyway. Plus, I get more out of it, and TikTok takes like over 50% of earnings. It's crazy. We told them we were not allowed to touch us and not to follow us, and it asked why. That's good to know. At least 2 years have been nonstop hospital visits for my brother. Oh, I'm sorry. Or does Spirit think it's better for him to stay away from him? Elena, I didn't get the first part of your question. It got suppressed. I've been watching Luna's lives for a couple months now, and she's always explaining people's... Yep, always. Very well. Do you get 100% or at least... Do you get 100% of... On the Patreon, they only take like a little bit. I think they take like only 10% over there, where TikTok takes like 60. It's like crazy. Let me just say, my subscriptions on here, and I'll be very honest, I probably should have been getting paid like $500 a month, and I only got $200. So let's just say that. They took a lot from me and stole a lot of freaking commissions off of me in percentages. It's a bit. TikTok takes a massive portion of your money. So, and the subscription was also more expensive over here, where it's way cheaper over there. So, yeah, I would definitely stop at that point. I mean, listen, I have spirits all the time try me, and I just laugh at them and just say, it sucks to be you for being rude, you know? Like, Unica, what's up, babe? How are you? Long time no see. Long time no see. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. We are doing readings today. 7 spots are available. Menu is in the bio. My readings start as little as this and work their way up to 22. Spirits pretend to be loved with abso-freaking-lutely they can. That's all that they ever do. Spirits will always pretend to be something they're not about 90% of the time. That's why you always want to ask, of course, Jordan, that's why you always want to ask only something your family member would know about you. And spirits will still pretend to be my dad to this day, and they never fool me. You just have to understand, when you're working with something you don't know or understand, it's probably never 100% what it seems, you know? What does that mean? Sleep paralysis? I don't know. It could be a health issue. Sleep paralysis is definitely dangerous. I've had it a few times. I couldn't really tell you why we have it. It's when your body is still in REM, you know, when your mind is still in REM, but your body is like paralyzed. So it's like you can't come out of the dream state. It's pretty creepy. It's pretty creepy. Of course, Unica. Go ahead, babe. Menu's in the bio. You guys can go check it out. I'll show you guys how to get there if you're interested. It's pretty simple. You're going to click on my face up in the corner. Maybe I'm doing this backwards, so please bear with me. You're going to click on my face again. This is the bio. This is what I mean when I say bio. There's a bunch of fingers pointing down. You're literally going to click right underneath it, and the first one, of course, because the other one takes you to a different platform. Right here is all of my pricing. Now, if you want something called CASHAPP, I don't have that. You can go to shop right up here, and guess what? Everything's right there for you. Very simple. I also have all these platforms. I'm live currently on this one here. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers, so please just go over and hit the sub button. And if you guys are interested in subscribing to my channel, let me scroll down right here, Patreon. It's going to pop up for you and you can join. Okay, it's all right there. Let me know when you pay though. It's horrible. I've had it twice and it's the worst. It's the worst. It's weird. I was falling asleep, then it felt like something pushed me. Yeah, I hate that. Got it. Awesome. Yeah, no, I had a tarantula crawling down from the ceiling to my face twice. Setting boundaries is massive. Setting boundaries, calling in your spirit guides, being very specific when you're doing communication. Before you start your communication, be very clear. I'm going to open up communication with spirit, with the other side. Only that of my highest good, only that of love and light, only my spirit guides, only my family members. Be very specific. When you say anything, guess what? Anything is going to come through. So just be very, very clear. And when you're done communicating, saying, I'm shutting down the communication, you're no longer allowed to talk to me. That is it. We are closing the door. And you stop. Simple as that. Be very direct when you're talking with spirit and setting your intentions. When you leave a haunted place, you turn around and say, you're not allowed to follow me. You are supposed to stay here, not attached to any of my items or me, and walk away. You're like closing the door, right? I've seen spirits in my dreams before. A shadow man. I also saw one in the same in hers. I've had dreams with spirit people before. Trying to find where to pay. Okay. Focus, guys, because I just showed this. So pay attention, okay? I'm about to show you again. Right here on my face, right here, okay? There's a bunch of fingers pointing down. You're going to click right where it's pointing at, the top one, okay? Here in green is all of the payment options. This is my pricing. Now, if you do not want to pay by that way, you can pay by card by going to my shop, selecting something here. It's going to take you to my shop. It's going to tell you how much it is, and you can fill it out and pay that way too. Okay? Very simple, guys. Very, very simple. I try to make it as simple as possible, but yet sometimes it's still very complicated. I think you are, Elena. What were you saying, babe? I'm sorry. Oh, I can't see. Oh, hold on. Let me go here. Let me switch back and forth. I'm on 2 different profiles because I have to be. So the bedroom and all that. Oh, yeah. Sometimes shadow figures are not always bad. People think they're bad, you know? Let's see. I feel like I'm trying to focus on the, okay. Oh, my question is, Elena, that is something you have to decide, my love. I could not tell you that. Honestly, ask yourself that question, and then what is the first thing that pops in your head when you say it? Yes, no, I don't like that thought. Is that something I'm willing to do? Different frequencies, any recognition, just tools to assist. Yeah, honestly, I do. Let me show you guys something really, really awesome because people ask me this all the time, and it's not as simple as answering a question. It's something that you have to learn and hone in on. So I am an author. I am an author, and I have my own publishing company as well. I am the author of this beautiful journal that goes into shadow work and psychic abilities. So this right here is all the years, you're welcome, Elena, all the years of everything I have ever learned from mentors, being in the paranormal field, being a psychic medium, talking to the dead, everything is in here. So instead of reading about it and having somebody talking about it, it makes you do it. There is a ton of exercises on growing your abilities, how to tune in, how to do different things, what type of abilities you have, psychic development skills. There's even QR codes to send you to videos on how to do it. This journal sets you up to then purchase. So this will help you learn all of that. It's not as simple as me just telling you how. You have to hone in on what type of abilities you have and use those to your advantage. It teaches you grounding, protection, like everything, how to open yourself up more, how to close yourself down. This is in my bio. If you guys scroll down, you guys will see this, and you can purchase this and support my channel. Okay. Oh, the app in a bit. Spooky Luna. You can find that in my About Me section. My About Me section. And if you're in the United States, you will not be able to download the app because it's not in the App Store in the United States. Yes, I got it. I got it. Sorry, I was looking at a million. I was talking about a million things. So if you guys really want to learn how to open up, go check that out. I'm telling you, my book is really going to help. Okay. Brenda, I got you. Oh, sorry. Unica, I got you. Unica, I got you. And you want to do love. Let me check my other list, guys, okay? Yeah, absolutely. Purchase it. Feel free to support me. Leave reviews, all of that stuff, okay? I have literally wrote this to help people utilize their abilities and open themselves up and like how to ground and like do all of that stuff. Yeah, I do. It used to look like me. It doesn't look like me anymore. I used to have that hair color back in the day. No TikTok in America. Well, there is TikTok in America, but you cannot re-download it if you're in the United States. It's not on the app because we are banned in the United States. We have another 90 days to figure out what we're going to do. If not, it will be permanently banned over here. So you have to be you have to be outside of the United States. Is that your own Caroline doll? Yep, it's my own Caroline doll. It used to look like me because my hair looked like that, but not anymore. Okay. Unica, babe, love reading. Would you like to dig into anybody specific, or is it just like a general love? Yeah. It's not on Google Play or iOS anymore. So guys, we are down to 6 spots. Oh, geez. I almost did 76 spots. I'd be here forever. Okay, let's see what's going on, babe. All right, let's see what's going on here. Okay, first thing I see is a sense of forgiveness. There's something going on, a rebirth, a new phase trying to happen. This could be a brand new relationship or a relationship entering a different phase of some sort. I do see the Hermit card. We're soul searching and trying to find answers. Hold on just a second. Sorry. The chat disappears over here. So you too. Thank you so much, Atticus. Have a wonderful evening. I also feel that we're searching for purpose or we're trying to find the truth. This could come from not having little to no communication or finding yourself being in a situation where you're not sure what to do and where to go from here. This could be because the Tower card is showing itself, which means something has to come to an end. There has to be something. It's not working. The universe is showing you that this isn't the right path for this situation. Something has to come to an end. Something has to release. There has to be an awakening of some sort. Now, I do see third-party energies. This could be another person, or this could just be that you guys are so focused on other things like your career, work, whatever it is, the gym, other friends, other situations that you guys are not focusing on each other. So it could be that we need to spend more time with each other. The Magician card shows me that relationships are like that. When it comes into a relationship reading, it's like a lot of vicious cycles over and over again. When things are great, they're great. When they're bad, they're bad. When they're good, they're good. When they're bad, they're bad. It's like an off and on thing. And it feels like abundance isn't really making its way into the situation as fast as it probably could. I feel like this comes from a lot of truths and understandings or trying to find out more truths about this person. Okay. I do feel like the chemistry between you two is insane in a good way. But I do feel like that there are new opportunities. So is this a new relationship coming out of an old one? Is this an old relationship rekindling? Because it feels like there's a lot of fights and arguments and negative tension coming forward. And I feel like there's a lot of seeing the bigger picture and overcoming challenges within this relationship. There's a lot of evolving and changing between the both of you, which is meant to happen. You're supposed to evolve and change. So here's where we communicate where we need something different from this partner, quote unquote. Instead, it's becoming extra responsibility and a burden. So is this person not stepping forward and doing their 100% of the work that they need to in a relationship? I do feel like that there can be marriage or connection or even communication that needs to happen within this relationship. There has to be a give and take in every relationship. But when the take is too much, that's not fair in the relationship. So are we giving too much and not enough receiving as far as emotional, spiritual, and physical? I feel like that we have to understand where we're putting our energy in this relationship. Is it being reciprocated back? That kindness, love, and respect that's being put forward. Sometimes it feels like there's this indecisiveness, or we don't have a lack of control, or we just kind of feel like we're not sure what we want to do with this situation or this person, because there's always something feeling like it's delaying, or there's a standstill within this relationship. I feel like there's a lot of mental stuff, a lot of baggage that needs to be let go of and move on from. And I feel like this is going to come with setting some seriously clear boundaries. Let me know if that's resonating with you. I'm going to pull some love cards here. So this could be some residual energies coming into new energies. Vicious cycles showing up. Okay. I feel like there is a lot of passion. Like I said, the chemistry is there. I feel like that there's got to be an evolving, a next phase in the relationship. There's got to be growth. There also has to be a moment where you can be by yourself as well to heal. And I feel like there's a lot of coming to light, a lot of healing. And there's a separation card, which is unsure of the future with this person. So it feels like there's got to be a lot of communication. Yes. Okay. Okay. Let's pull an angel number here. 6767, surround yourself with individuals who bring out the best in you. Build relationships with those who are positive, supportive, and inspiring. Share your dreams and goals with them and let them guide you on your journey. So, wow, that's interesting. 6767. Let me pull a time frame. Let me know if there's anything specific you were hoping I was going to answer that I did not. 3 months and Saturday. So now into 3 months. Now, I just want to say this is more fortune telling than it is tarot. Take it with a grain of salt. Your time's always evolving and changing based on the decisions you make day to day. Okay. I wouldn't be able to tell you that. I would have no way of telling you that. I think that that's something that you should ask him. His feelings and his emotions. What I see is there is something that is not serving. Hi, Ems. Something that is not serving this relationship anymore that needs to be put to an end. But there's also a lot of growth and a lot of communication that needs to happen. It's okay, sis. How are you? There's a lot of growth that needs to happen and a lot of communication. And maybe that communication can come from you saying like, hey, how do you feel about me? Do you want to be with me? And you're going to get your answer just by the slight, when you ask somebody a question, you can see on their face as soon as they say something and how they react to it, you're going to know your answer. Even if they lie to you, you're going to know, right? You're going to know the answer, and it feels like the energy is just not giving the way it needs to. And there's this purpose. They're still finding this purpose with the Temperance card. There you go, Unica. So that tells you energy doesn't low. Yeah. So that tells you that maybe he's not being honest. You have to go with your gut instinct on this one because there's a lot of work that needs to be done here. A lot of taking, but not a lot of giving in this relationship. A lot of trying to find purpose and search for answers. And the thing is that if you're always searching for purpose and answers, that means the other person isn't giving you the abundance you need, which tells you they're not putting in the work that's necessary in this relationship, because you shouldn't even be feeling this way if the person really was putting in the work they were supposed to. Chemistry, I'm telling you, that's the one thing that will keep relationships together when maybe they shouldn't. That's just my opinion. I'm not saying you shouldn't be with this person, but chemistry could be bad. Like when you guys are good, you're great, but when fights, it's like, fights are bad too. So it's like you just kind of have to like understand is the chemistry is what's keeping you guys together, the physical part of the relationship, because there's so much more to it than that. There's that mental and spiritual. And if you're questioning it, he's not doing what he's supposed to in the relationship, or she, they, them, Mike, do you want to wait for Lindsay? That's something you should ask yourself. That's not something tarot could ever tell you. Tarot's guidance, not fortune telling. But I will tell you, you should really look within yourself for that question, because you're the one that has to live with that decision, that person. Are they worth fighting for? Are they worth waiting for? Do they give you the same kind of energy back? Those are the questions you need to ask yourself. And if it's no, then you have your answer. I like heavy metal, deathcore. My favorite band is Imminence, if you guys want to look it up. They're a Swedish band who sings in English. How about you? What's your favorite? Yeah, what's your favorite? Kevin, how's your dad doing? I didn't mean to yell at you earlier. I was just like, please don't be in here if your dad needs you. Eileen, what's up, babe? You're so welcome. I know that's hard to hear, but sometimes we need to hear it for our best. Remember, there's billions of other fishies out there, babe. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he's okay. Thank you. Okay. I didn't want you to think I was yelling at you earlier because I wasn't. I was just like, don't be in here if he's there. You know, make sure you guys subscribe over here. It really helps me. I'm on my path to 500 subs. Really, really appreciate it. Always. And the thing is when they happen, sometimes we choose not to see them. That's also another thing too. Eileen, thank you so much, Jordan. So where you are going to subscribe now is my Patreon. That is in the bio. You're going to scroll down. Everyone's going there. They start at this much and work their way up to this. It's just depending. So look at the tiers and see what it is you want to receive. Also too, there is really something called Mystical Mail. If you don't know what that is, I have a pinned video on my TikTok that talks about it. So go check that out too. If you want to know what that is, that's part of the $10 one. Everybody has gone over there now to subscribe. So I can't say it out loud because we know how TikTok is about it, but Patreon, pay. Went for coffee and saw you were on and wanted to tell you I got my. You did? How did you like it? Was it cool? No, you're absolutely fine, babe. Go check out the pinned videos. Go look at everything. You'll definitely be able to find all the subscribers went over there now. So, Kat, I've got you. Oh, good. Hi, how are you? I see you. 444 guys over here, 444. I'm living sane, babe. I think that's all we can do sometimes. So you came to me for some guidance. What would you like to dig into? Yeah, I really wanted to make you guys feel special, so I'm so glad that you liked it. Yeah, hopefully it'll get better with time. 8:44. Oh, it's late over there. You guys are on the East Coast or somewhere else? Maybe not even the United States. Maybe some love. Is there anybody specific you wanted to dig into with the love or not really? Yeah, somebody said 8:44 and I'm trying to figure out where time frame. I don't even think that there is East. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'm East. I know you are, babe. Which is weird because you're in the Midwest. Husband. Okay, smiley face. Okay. Let me do a good shuffle here. Shuffle, shuffle. Just got home. Oh my goodness. What a long day for you. Get you some tea, some toast or something so you can like relax. Relax your mind. Across is into the east. That makes sense. Okay, let's see here. We're going to start a little bit with love and we'll kind of do a little bit of general here. I don't know if things are okay. Interesting. Maybe it feels a little lonely. There's this give and take. This card keeps coming up, the Six of Pentacles. Are we giving too much and not enough working together in the relationship? I do, however, feel that there's this happiness in the relationship. I don't feel like it's all doom and gloom, but I feel like there's a lot of truths and honesty. And I feel like there might be some burdens or extra responsibilities that need to be taken care of because maybe the other person isn't stepping up. There might be this aha moment of maybe some mental clarity that has come forward in this relationship where it's just like, I'm not really sure, of what's going on. I do feel like there can be this long-term success if there is work. Absolutely. Okay. If there's this work that you want to put into the relationship, I feel like with the 10 of Pentacles, you can find that security within that person. But I also kind of feel like, though, it does come with having those hard conversations sometimes, like there's this sense of bonding and forgiveness and this trust. And sometimes we kind of forget those when we've been in a relationship because we get so comfortable. But I mean, it's okay if we've been thinking about other people, maybe other situations, maybe kind of just seeing maybe if something else is out there, maybe this person isn't making you 100% happy anymore. And I never poo-poo on anybody for doing that because you're human, you have emotions, you change. I feel, however, though, the chemistry is good between you two when it is good. And I feel like luck is on your side. So I feel like it just kind of comes down to in this situation, like, do you want to put in the effort in the relationship? And if you don't want to, that's okay. But I do feel like there can still be, positivity. Feeling not enough, the card not enough coming up. The wedding ring's coming up, saying obviously for marriage. I feel like there can be unconditional love, but maybe we want to take our risk somewhere else. Maybe we want to go somewhere else. Maybe we want to feel more chemistry and passion. Maybe we want to evolve and change and grow into a different phase. It could be with this person or somebody separate, but I feel like whatever decision you make is fine. It just kind of depends. How are we going to communicate this to this other person? Are you going to help me with it, or is it just going to be me? Right? Let's see, general here. Let's kind of push forward. So you're in a time of manifesting right now with the Magician. You have all the tools in your, sorry guys, just a sec. One of my tablets is almost, I have to take off the mic, guys. I'm sorry, because I have to take the mic out, so I'm sorry, guys, because I'm charging it. But I do feel like you have all the tools. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not here to judge. Listen, you need guidance. You're human. We all have feelings, no judgment here. So I feel like you're in a time of manifesting right now. So when it comes to manifesting, you have all the tools to succeed: the sword, the cup, the pentacle, and the wand. That's all that makes up tarot. So in this situation, you have all the tools. So now we have to put it into play. So how can we make these changes? How can we create the life that we are looking for? It's all about believing it and seeing it. Seeing the glass half full instead of half empty. Speaking words and energy into existence is really important right now. So be careful what you wish for right now, because you're definitely in a time of making those changes. So let's use it for the better, the good, right now in your life. And I feel like the old isn't working for you anymore. I feel like whatever it may be, relationships, career, your life just in general, I feel like that maybe it's just like, I'm done with the old. I want something new. I want a new way of looking at things being presented to me, different everything. Right? And I feel like right now we're very careful with where we're putting our energy or where we need to. Is the energy being reciprocated in the right places? Maybe you want to go out and have a little bit of fun. Maybe you want to be able to celebrate and have time with friends and have a little bit of fun. Maybe you want to get past all of these conflicts mentally that you were going through that might be holding you back. Maybe now's the time to start doing something that's nice for you. Take some time to spoil yourself. Go take yourself out. Do whatever it is. I feel like we feel stuck. There's some boredom going on here. And I feel like that we need to find the confidence to stay focused and find out where that joy went. Be determined to find your joy again with the Queen of Wands. I feel like with the Chariot, you're moving in the right direction. I feel like you're asking all the right questions. Your energy is moving you in the right direction. So now we just have to make those moves. And it comes with difficult decisions with the Two of Swords. This is not going to be easy. These are life-changing decisions for yourself. So I very much feel like you're in a spiritual awakening of some sense, right? And the Knight of Swords is like, we're on pause right now. It's like we're in purgatory. We need to hit the play button. So how are we going to hit the play button? How are we going to make these choices a reality for ourselves? And where do we want to go, right? And I think it's all about you doing what makes you happy. That's so
So funny, 86 and 86, 86 keeps coming up today, and I shuffle this deck crazy. Embrace challenges with determination, set ambitious goals, and take consistent steps towards them. Don't be afraid to fail, as each setback is a chance to learn and grow. 86, 86, exactly where my girl. And I hate that for you, but I love that for you because you're not settling, and that's okay. Like I said, no judgment here. I just really feel like that you're at this point of creating this new life. Can't hear. Heather, can you go check my YT to make sure that they can still hear me? Yes, he has tattoos. Yep, he does. So you're now. So anytime I pull a 2-week time frame, thank you, Heather. Anytime I pull a 2-week time frame, that tells me that we're in the energy. Now is the time. Now, always take these with a grain of salt because this is more fortune telling than it is tarot. Because every single decision you make changes your time frames. It's always evolving and changing based off the decisions you make. But let me know if there's anything specific you wanted me to answer that I didn't. I have this one pimple on my face that just keeps, but it's really quiet. Okay. Guys, I'm sorry. I had to plug in the live, so I'm sorry. I know it's not the best, but I can either plug you guys in or that's it. I might have a splitter. I'm trying to think of where it's at. Well, I mean, I have to plug in. I had to plug in my charger, Heather. The tablet's gonna die, and that's where the mic goes. So let me see if I have a splitter. Do you think I need to leave my? Obviously, I need change. Let's see. I think you're bored with everything. Let me see if I have a splitter. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're like in your hermit stage. You're searching for purpose. You're lost and you need to walk away from what's no longer emotionally serving you. And you're looking for new opportunities. You know, I think that this is very much you needing change in a lot of parts of your life. I think that there's a massive, I think this is not just change, this is a spiritual awakening for you. Right? It's a spiritual awakening, and that's tough because that's a lot. There's a lot of purging to be done. You're good. Okay. Well, for tomorrow, I'm going to find my splitter so that I have it. So in case I need to plug it in, it is a lot. But you know what? You know, if you're not happy, you've got to change it, babe. Anyone's having a hard time, yeah, turn your phone all the way up. Absolutely. I wish you nothing but the best, but don't ever feel ashamed or disappointed in yourself or feel like you gave up on things because you're not. You're human and you have a chance to change your life and make you happy. Remember, you only have one life to live. Some of us believe that, and just make yourself happy, okay? Regardless of what you're going through, okay? But I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you for everything that you do and accomplish. So continue to be kind to yourself. Always be kind to yourself. So guys, I think I'm going to do a last call right now for anybody that wants to hop on. Thank you, Heather, for checking that. Last call for anybody who wants to jump on. Let me know. Bye, Unica. Lots of love to you, babe. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Even though I had a lot of watchers today, it's been quite a slow day today. Oh, absolutely. I wish you the best. Don't second guess yourself. Just follow your heart. Follow your soul. We have to break the matrix. Break the molds. So let me know if anybody's hopping on right now at this moment. Do you know I have a YouTube, a Patreon, an Instagram? I have all that stuff. Please go follow me over on those other places. It is very imperative that you do so because we don't know what's going to happen to this app and it's not looking so good for us. So go follow me over there. I'm on the road to 500 subscribers over here. So please go follow me over there. It really means the world to me. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have the life that I have to live and do what it is I love to do. So I really do appreciate every single one of you from the bottom of my heart. It really does mean the world to me. But yeah, guys, so I will be back tomorrow at around 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time again. So I love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. So be good. Go get some rest, get some dinner, relax. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye, Dawn. I love you guys. Bye, Heather. Bye, everybody. Bye.